Hello Gemini, welcome back. I will start a new reading. My readings are not time specific, so I only categorize them as November 2019. These are general readings, so don't try to fit your personal story into the story that will come out. If something resonates, it's for you. If not, it's not a problem. You can change the energies of the characters that will come out, because maybe I am speaking with you, Gemini, or maybe I am speaking with the person who's watching Gemini because they are interested in one Gemini. So thank you so much for your lovely welcome into your homes and hearts, and let's get started. I used two deck of cards. They were previously shuffled. I will only shuffle them a little bit in your presence, and I will take out all the cards, let the cards come out for the reading, and start reading the cards only after all the cards are out, because I know that the shuffling noise, it can be disturbing, so I try to make it easier on you. So let's get started. For Gemini, all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising and Planet Venus in the sign of Gemini, what's in their best interest to know now? For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising and Planet Venus in Gemini, what's best for them to know now? For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, Planet Venus in Gemini, what's in their best interest to know now? Doesn't matter when you watch the reading. Ten of Pentacles, so abundance, lesson learned, closing of a, not chapter, but a sub-chapter. It's not the world, but I consider this card a very big lesson learned. So, for Gemini, please. The Emperor, Six of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Come on. What's with the secrecy? The Hermit. Oh. Seven of Swords. God damn it. I will pick that later up. And there you go, the Lovers. We already have here Aries, Virgo, you. The Ace of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Is that it? Yep. Okay. And Judgment. So, Judgment, it's the energy that's holding your entire reading, just like a wave that's holding your entire reading. It's, you are in a rebirth, so resurrection, something major happened here, and simply you just heard the call and you are ready to start a new life. You have some new chances, new beginnings, because this kind of stuff, it's simply a rebirth, and I think it has to do with feelings and maybe a little bit of money, but I think that everything looks just beautiful. You went through something, but we will talk about everything. I just pick up the flyer and we will go on. So the Seven of Swords was flying out, and it came out this way. I think that this thief, this character who stole something from you, or betrayed you, or lied to you, or I don't know what shenanigans he played, he will be caught, because this is it. What I'm seeing here, it's you had your inner work, you felt betrayed, and maybe it's a betrayal, maybe it's in the love department, I don't know yet, but someone told you something that was not so right, and they wanted only to have some benefits, and he will be caught. And balance will be restored, but this balance will be restored after you do your inner work, and I have the sense that you already done that and you are continuing to do this inner work. You just listen to your intuition. You are in this meditative state in which you are thinking, what have I done, how could I do it better, analyzing, because we have the King of Swords here, who it's an air sign just like you, and you are very logical and analytical, and you just think about everything, but in order to bring order to everyone involved. But here the inner work that was done was not only in a mental state, not with the head, also with the heart. You did this analyzing deep down in yourself, like the Queen of Cups. She is the most intuitive character in the tarot after the High Priestess. So you listen to your heart, and well done to you, because listening to your heart only gave you the characteristics of the Virgo, who's also a good analyzer and a very logical one, but he goes deep down in himself, herself, and brings light to those dark places. Who we all have them. We are not good enough. We are thinking that we are not good enough, or when something went wrong, we are thinking, what did I wrong? We always think that it is our fault, and we are going down. You did go deep down in yourself in order for you to bring the necessary light in those dark places, and only when you were there, because that's the way life goes, we realize how much brighter the light is only in the darkness. So when you were down there, you just realize that the light that you are bringing, it's not coming from here, it's inside of you. You only had the courage to bring it out of you in order for you to bring the wisdom in it. So you are able to analyze everything in the love department and bringing the light, the forgiveness, the everything that you had to went through, and you bring the balance with it, because you rise afterwards and you are much wiser than you were at the time that you began to go into your abyss, and everything will come into a balance. And not just that, you will learn that in order for things to be in balance, there has to be reciprocity also. So it's very nice to give, and it's pleasant to give, but sometimes we need to have people around us who are really give us back also. So you are learning the lesson to give to those who really appreciate the gifts and the things that you have to offer. So, and it is above your sign, above the Lover, so everything will come into balance in this union. Or this can also mean the union with yourself, spirit, body, mind, everything. You just bring balance into you in every part of yourself, if we are not speaking about two persons. But I think that we are, or if we are not, you are in the middle of the process to bring real balance into yourself, to you, learning to love yourself, to respect yourself, to cherish yourself, to give to yourself, first of all, in order for you to have to give to others. And at this moment, divinity comes to us and shows us, yes, this is the way that you have to do it, and therefore this is my gift to you. So it's, you thought very much and you tried to analyze everything. After this thief, something went wrong. We will see if what the clarification will tell us, but something went wrong, and this thing that happened with the thief brought you into a very logical, analytical state, but you went really deep. You didn't do this analyzing thing only in your head. You went really deep, and that's very nice. And after you did that, or after you will do that, you will rediscover yourself, you will surprise yourself, you will know that you are worthy of more and better, and you are just like this character here who looks upwards, and he knows that he can get there, and he wants to get there, and he will get there, because he's really inspired, just like this feather on his head, like a flame. Yes, he is inspired, and he will do better, because he is rediscovering himself and the joy, and he's on his way with the judgment here. I think that you went through hell and back, but you will come out victoriously. Someone helped you, or maybe this was the thief. This can be Aries, or it can be a character who's very bossy, he's an emperor. He has his tactics, he has his ways, and those ways brought him to be the emperor. So he only applies what knows, what he tested, and brought him the empire. So he can be rigid, he can be very stubborn. You do it the way that I say it, and if you do it otherwise, he won't be very happy. This can be a father figure or a boss, or I don't know, maybe this guy will help you to catch that thief, or the thief was this energy. Let's see what the clarification have to tell us. Many opportunities, your cups again. So we are speaking about, not that these opportunities, can be in another department, but we have very, no, not so very, only two. But because we have the lovers here, I have the feeling that we are speaking mostly about feelings here. So new opportunities, just be careful what you are picking, because in these cups, in these new opportunities, there can be something pleasant or something a little bit less pleasant. Just stay a little bit in this energy. Try to see all the points of view, like this King of Swords mostly does, and consult your intuition also, and you will pick the right cup for yourself. Maybe this one. So, what's with the Emperor, please? Tell me more about the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here? The Page of Swords. Yeah, maybe this Aries is someone who's watching you. And the Hermit again. Maybe this energy brought you to this meditative state, to this contemplating state, or maybe he is beginning now to contemplate what happened or what was here, because I think that the Page of Swords is here. So the Page of Swords can be someone very charming and very intellectual and very he knows what to say, when to say, if to say, to whom. But also it can be someone who's simply watching from the side, and I think that he's watching you, and he's watching, or she, I don't know, he's watching the way that you are balancing everything out, the way that you think, the way, well, they won't know what you really are thinking, but they will know the effect of your inner work, and they are watching this, and I think that they are beginning themselves to do this process, to really think about what they did, if they did something wrong, or how they can do better, what's the way to choose to become much wiser. I think that they are in a state of not so talkative like they usually are. They are a little bit reserved because they are also doing this inner work. They see your transformation, because this is a transformation. It's the judgment here. So it's not death, but what comes after death. Death was what brought you to this inner work, and they see this effect, and I think they want that too. You inspired them to do the same thing. What's with the Six of Pentacles, please? Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles. Seven of Swords again. So you are balancing out what this thief took from you, because beautiful. The Seven of Swords, the same guy, yes? And on that balancing, this it's really balancing, and you know, you learned the lesson. In order to be balanced, you have to have reciprocity. So it was not easy. It really was not easy what you went through, but you recognize the fault that he did, the trickery that he used. I don't know. You realize that, and you just said to yourself, enough, it's enough. I am done with it. I don't want to fight. I don't want to have anything to do with you and your kind and your tactics, and I am done. I leave everything. Take your swords, take everything. Let me be, and I will go find my way, follow my path into something much brighter. And the sun is here. The sun is the most positive card in the set. So it's told that when the sun comes out, he has the power to annul all the negative things to the cards that are next to you. So I think that something illuminated you, and this is the inner work that you really did. It was just like a blessing. Something happened and you just saw everything very clearly, and you knew in that moment, that second, that this is the guy who was wrong, who did you wrong, who betrayed you, who betrayed your feelings or betrayed your expectations, or I don't know. And you knew, and you just told, you knew that you can change. No one can change anyone. So you just told to yourself, this is it. I am not letting myself be treating in this way, and I don't know what I have to do. I don't care if I have to go alone, but I am doing it. And you just follow your path, and you just knew. And because you took this decision to leave everything behind and follow your inner guidance, it's just like God just sent you something that illuminated you so much and with such kindness that you begin to know that this is not the life, this gloomy energy, it's not what you want for your life and for yourself. It's this way that you want to live your life. And because you realize it, and because you start to enjoy life again and be happy and be cheerful and be happy for little things, you are balancing everything out, and you are becoming each day more in balance. I hope that is correct the way that I told it, but it's very nice. What's with the Queen of Cups, please? The Eight of Swords. Yes, the moment that you began to listen to your intuition, to ask yourself the real deep questions, was the moment in which you realized that you were blocked in this mental prison. This is a mental prison. Because the Seven of Swords came out twice, that it was something awful done to you, and these things that happened brought you into this prison because you, I don't say that you don't have the reasons to be in this state, but I think you played it in your head round and round, and you simply put yourself into a mental prison by running in circles through all that thing again and again and again, and you blocked yourself. And you had a glimpse of a moment. In a glimpse of a moment, you just realized that that's only in your mind. It's not that it was not terrible what happened, but you knew that you are giving all these thoughts too much power. And in that moment, you just told to yourself, okay, I have to leave a little bit the mind, the thoughts, and concentrate myself over the heart, over my feelings. And that's the moment when you began to ask yourself the really important questions. And asking yourself the really important questions brought you to this moment in which you just knew that you have to go down this path in order to bring the light, this light, down there, in order for you to realize that this is you and that's your light, and just came out of that prison. And it was just like going in an unknown place deep down in yourself, asking things that you wouldn't dream of, but again, light. Everything became crystal clear. So, congratulations, Gemini. Let's see. What's with the Hermit? Why is he here? I just told why he is here. But if you can tell us more, please. What's with the Hermit? Oh, the World and the King of Pentacles. So, you are closing this chapter for once and for all, and you know what you have to do, and you just made peace with yourself first of all. And even if it was hard, you can make peace with everything. Just take the lessons and stay grounded in order for you to become this character, this zen, peaceful character that knows that he has the whole world at his disposal. And you are, every day that went by, you just felt more grounded and more sure of yourself, and finances become even better, and you knew what you have to do in order to take care of yourself, of your business, of your family, to be that person that everyone relies on, because you know that you can rely on yourself. When you brought all that wisdom that came at the end of your search, you knew that you have to close this chapter. And you are now, even if this is an earth sign and you are this guy, the air sign, you just know that you have to take a little bit from his characteristics. So you have to take a little bit of his energy in order to ground everything. The Hermit is also Virgo. Virgo is an earth sign. Maybe someone helped you to realize all that things. And balance, again, Six of Pentacles. Bravo. What's with the Seven of Swords, please? I don't care anymore, but what's with the Seven of Swords, please? Did I set 6? Well, that's... You left that. If I said the 6 of Swords, again, you left that energy. But now, what's with the Seven of Swords, please? Two of Wands in reverse. So I told you he came out this way. I think that he will be caught, and it's not nice what he will be stuck, because if this card is upwards, it is like a visionary who plans everything and knows what he has to do, and is ready to begin his journey to conquer the world. Coming out this way, he's done with his conquering. He's done with his plans. It's over. So he was a conqueror, and maybe he's beginning to feel his own medicine. Doesn't matter. You did your work. You have your peace. You have your lesson, even if it was very hard, you know. And this is what awaits for you now, because you are really balanced now, or very, very close to balance. What's with the Lovers, please? Tell me more about the Lovers. Come on. The Ten of Wands. This was your lesson to be learned. It really was. Because you took so much upon yourself. This character is not you. You are the horse. You took all of this upon yourself. Not half of it. It's really yours. And you took so much. You tried to do everything for others in order for everyone to be happy, and they had too much time, spare time to do anything else. So you learned your lesson. It was really not an easy lesson to learn, but this was your lesson to learn, and you did that. And because you did that, and you had the Ten of Pentacles at the beginning, and I told you that it is not a chapter but a sub-chapter, and you have the Worldhood. That's the ending of a very important chapter in your life, and you have Judgment here. So you learned what you had to learn in order for you to get rid of this toxicity and this energy, and I am sure that you won't do the same mistakes twice. And what's at the bottom? The Ace of Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups, and a new beginning in finances, maybe a new job, maybe new opportunities, a new beginning in love with someone new. So everything is opening up for you because you got rid of all that ugly stuff. What's with the Ace of Cups, please? It was not easy. It really was not easy. Strength. Four of Swords and the Page of Wands. Again, the Page of Wands. These are the same cards. You are rediscovering yourself, just like I said. You are really rediscovering yourself. You're rediscovering your strength, This is why you have the new opportunity. I just told you at the beginning that you learn to give yourself first of all, and I'm not speaking about something egotistical or no. You really learn the healthy way to take care of your soul and your needs, and not to rely on someone else to meet your needs in the love department. So you are not relying on someone. It's nice when there is someone, but you learned not to rely on that. You learn that you have to do it first for yourself, because if we are not respecting and loving ourselves, how can we expect for someone else to do that? And you did your work. You prayed, you meditated, and in this state you really rediscovered yourself, and you rediscovered the strength that you have to come out so beautifully out of this. This also can be someone who's in Leo. You had real strength to come out the way that you came out, without having to cut someone out. You just took it and took it and took it, and one day you just told, enough, it's enough, this is it. I know what I'm worthy, and I know what I can, and I know what I really want for myself, and this is not what I dreamt for myself, so I will look upwards, because this kind of energy took you a little bit downwards. And yes, death. You had this transformation. Because of this transformation, you did all that work. You really are resurrecting. I take my hat off in front of you. The King of Spades. Why is the King of Spades here? Maybe we are talking here about a lawyer, a judge, because you felt left outside. Maybe you have a child too, because you felt that you are not worthy, because these are lack mentalities that are not yours. There are mentalities, there are things that are told to us by someone else. You are not pretty enough, you are not smart enough, you are not thin enough, you are I don't know what stupid things, you are nothing without me, and all that crap. This mentality was told to you by this character, and this is why you felt the way that you felt, that you are not worthy of. But this is the King of Spades. You are the sign is air, so you are an air sign. I just think that this king just came out of it and just thought, wait a second, this is me, this is not me. And you took care of everything very diplomatically. The Page of Wands, please. Why is the Page of Wands here, please? Two of Cups. So after you rediscover yourself, after you know that you are not this unworthy character, but this character who looks upright and wants more for himself, comes the Two of Cups. So I think that you have done all this work here in order to get rid of the toxicity, of everything that was not worthy of you, in order for you to make room, make space for someone who comes to you and gives everything that he has to the other character. So there you go, Gemini. I wish you all the luck. You have it because you did your work, and this is what you will have. This is your reward. Very beautiful. So I will take another card from these Keepers of the Light set of oracle cards because I love them, and just take a card like conclusion, like I don't know, best advice from the Ascended Masters, because these are the cards. Give us, okay, Horus, Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Just a second. Horus is the Egyptian eagle-headed god and sun, twin flame of the goddess Isis. He is known for his foresight, psychic awareness, and ability to travel between the worlds. He can help us move into the cosmos with our mind, meditations, and prayers so that we can harness the natural magic that surrounds us. He was known for ritual magic in the past, and now He helps create pockets of energy in the world where we can access light, wisdom, and insight. That's what you did. If you are seeing the symbol of an eye appearing around you, know that Horus is asking you to become aware of how you are influencing the energy around you and how it in turn is influencing you. You are connected to the universe and have the ability to manifest miraculous experiences. Your thoughts, words, and actions are like magnets, drawing the energy that creates and cultivates your world. You have a stellar gateway chakra above your head, a vortex of energy that is influenced by your own energy. You can place ideas into this vortex to create what you are seeking. The universe also offers you guidance, abundance, support, and healing based on your capacity to connect to it and accept it. You have a real opportunity to further that connection now by sending prayers and intentions out into the cosmos. So there you go, Gemini. You are a little bit of a magician now, so make the best out of it. All the love. Bye.